Is it working? It is. Yay! Okay, so I've had to freaking redo this so many freaking times. It's not even funny. And right now I got the time because I'm waiting for Minecraft to install on my Xbox. That's the dumbest thing I could have said. But okay, let's get into it. New game. I have to act like I haven't read this all before 3 other times. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Yuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Ooh, and I would get tired of waiting up. Though she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I already know what happens to her. Tumblr and YouTube has already spoiled this game for me, but I don't know all the paths, so here's to it.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Goody.
I didn't input my name this time. Oh, probably remember from the last times I tried to do this recording. Let's just go. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm over it. I've already had to freaking do this intro like 3 times. We crossed the street today. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. Whatever. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Goody? Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you were...
I can't speak.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Listen to your friends. Oh my god. God, we're a piece of shit. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wait, did I say and when I'm... oh, whatever.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now. I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I want to punch us. I want to punch us so hard, because I know what happens to her. Ugh. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. How convenient. Whether I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. We're such a weeb.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to do your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the lit club. It's really lit, guys. It's so cool. You have to join right now. Go. Go, get your badge and your tea and your cupcakes and join the lit club. God. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in lit. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club.
To help start a new club. Hi.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in lit is guaranteed to be even less lit. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of, maybe, sorta, perhaps.
Told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. I was trying to do something clever. It did not work out. I'm keeping that in.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. A little long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
I'm so over this intro. I'm so fucking over this. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Relatable. I am very hungry for sweets. And none of the stores near me sell my favorite flavor of Ben & Jerry's. Brewed to matter. I'm crying. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Oh god, look, there's so much space here for activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Lit Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
God, you're such a lesbian. I love you. I would love if she was a lesbian. And she could be bi. I'm gonna stop talking. I'ma stop. Ah, goody! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls whose clothes suction to their titties, except for Natsuki. Hi. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of thing. Or no little bit of thing. Every titty is a good titty.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it.
Ah, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Goody. I had to jiggle the controller so Xbox wouldn't be a butt. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular.
Popular. Gonna make you popular.
Popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I don't trust you one bit. I trust you. Fight me.
Come sit down, Goody. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Yuri's voice is my favorite to do. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitty cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite me. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you. Baka.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Leave my waifu alone, bitch. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the lit club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Yeah, it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. You'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Lit Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages us to get into lit, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Though I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like lit. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. You want to make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member. Sorry, I got distracted by Sayori looking like she was holding Yuri's hair and Monica's ribbon. I'm sorry. I just glanced out of the corner of my eye. I got distracted. My bad. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about lit. So, Goody, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like, I know. It's like when a Homestuck just senses another Homestuck. They just know. It's like, bitch, I know. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Especially for you, waifu. I love you. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, queerly. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the word that's right here. Clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Hi, Xbox! Thank you! Minecraft is ready. I read a horror book once. Definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of paper. You left a piece of paper. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called.
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poem, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Don't touch people without permission. Please. Please don't. Please. Please.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Like my opinion matters. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even, not everything. God, read.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Goody? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I don't trust you. I just don't for some reason. No. No. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. My voice is feeling hoarse. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh no. Oh no, they look so sad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yuri just looks excited, and Natsuki looks fucking mad. But I'm sorry. I thought.
Goody.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the lit club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Lit Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Goody, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Boy, I feel that on a daily basis. Get on my level. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Goody, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after the school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a lit club? First, I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. And you know what? With that, I have to end this episode because my voice is killing me.
But yeah, if you would like to see more,
Even though I'm pretty sure everyone already knows how this goes down, I don't. And that's why I'm playing it. I just want to try out this new recording software I found to see if it actually works on my computer. But yeah, I'll probably post this. I'm probably still gonna play it and post those parts too, because this is fun. But yeah,
I hope you enjoyed. It's Gone Gone Goody, and I'll see you soon.
how do I stop this? There we go.